entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now, fans of the Diesel, Matt Haywood here for entertainmentbuddha.com to review the world's latest money-printing movie, The Fate of the Furious. Spoilers will be light, if any, and there really isn't any, but still proceed at your own risk. The Fate of the Furious is on pace to reach $1 billion in ticket sales in just 3 weeks, which is an amazing feat when you think about how ridiculous the movie's plot and action set pieces truly are. This franchise has somehow become a modern-day Star Wars for the gear and NOS heads of the world, so more power to its creative team and cast, but that doesn't mean the latest Fast and Furious film is really anything special. In fact, in terms of heart, the 7th film definitely trumps Fate of the Furious, but in terms of action, the latest entry in the franchise is on a whole new level. Now, this doesn't mean that the action is unbelievably good, which for the most part it really is, but some action sequences felt so ridiculous that they would have been better placed in a superhero movie. At this point in the franchise, Dom, Hobbs, and the gang have to have superpowers because some of the stunts they pull off could only be done by people who can't die. I'm not shitting on the fact that this fictional film has fantastical action, because deep down I did love the car chases and insane scenarios the team finds themselves in. With that being said, some of these moments are so over the top that the feats these characters pull off start to feel unbelievable, even for a fiction-based action movie. The Rock's character Hobbs perfectly sums up how superhero-like the Fast and Furious franchise and its characters have become. In one of his fight scenes, he literally overpowers people to the point that he looks like Superman tossing full-grown men through the air as if gravity didn't apply to them. I get the insane car sequences and how chaotic and unlikely they are, but when you have regular people pulling off feats that you'd expect to find in a comic book movie, it just throws things off a bit. The Fate of the Furious is still oddly very entertaining though, which is a credit to the cast and franchise. The characters and the situations they find themselves in have become so familiar in American cinema that they do kind of feel like characters from lauded franchises such as Star Wars, which could be why Fate is making more money than Rogue One at this stage of its release. We've come to know these characters throughout our lives and have lived through their most harrowing and uplifting experiences, so it's natural that fans have flocked to see the team once again in yet another Fast and Furious sequel. I just wouldn't go into a screening thinking you're seeing a movie that has earned nearly $1 billion for its efforts. Most of those sales are based on the franchise alone and its good graces with fans, and not the actual plot of Fate of the Furious, which is definitely entertaining and at times heart-racing, but mostly predictable even with its main character twist halfway through. Even with that being said, I still have to recommend a screening in the theater, because while the plot is absurd and the characters become so larger than life that they could give the Avengers a run for their money, the film is perfectly suited for the silver screen. It's entertaining, heavy on action, and at the core it remains true to its message of family. So while the franchise has crossed over to the superhero genre, The Fate of the Furious is still a solid 75 out of 100 type of flick. Thanks for watching. This is Matt Haywood signing off for entertainmentbuddha.com, where we make you better geeks and gearheads, one post at a time.